There are few things in life that fill the heart with as much gratitude as the gift of a child. Today, I come before you, Heavenly Father, overflowing with thankfulness for my son. His presence in my life is a blessing beyond words. From the moment he entered this world, he has brought with him a joy that I could never have imagined before. He is not just my son, he is my greatest gift, my daily reminder of your love and grace. Every day, I am humbled by the way he lights up our world. His laughter is like a psalm, his smile like sunshine on the darkest days. I watch him grow, and with every step, I am reminded of how blessed I am to be his parent. There is no greater privilege than to guide him, love him, and witness the person he is becoming. And so, I offer this prayer of thanks, acknowledging the immeasurable joy and honor of being entrusted with his life. As I reflect on the depth of my gratitude, my heart is full, knowing that you have blessed me with this incredible soul to raise. But it is not just his presence that fills me with awe. It is the way he sees the world, his kindness, and his love. These moments, these gifts of his heart, are the ones I treasure most. His life is a treasure chest of blessings, each one a reminder that I am walking this journey with your guidance. Lord, thank you. Thank you for this blessing. And as I offer this prayer, I know that the road ahead, filled with its twists and turns, is one that you will walk with him and meet every step of the way. With this gratitude, I turn my thoughts to the challenges that lie ahead. Gratitude for my son's life and presence. As I reflect on my son's life, my heart is overwhelmed with gratitude. His mere presence in my life fills me with an indescribable sense of joy, and I often find myself marveling at the incredible gift that he is. From the moment he was born, my world has been brighter, more full of love, and every day with him feels like a new chapter in a beautiful story. I watch him grow, and I am constantly amazed by his resilience and the way he approaches life with a sense of wonder. Even in the face of challenges, his spirit remains unshaken. There's a spark in his eyes that reflects the strength of his character, a kindness in his heart that shapes the way he interacts with the world. His laughter is like music, echoing through our home and reminding me of the preciousness of each moment we share. It's in the simple, quiet moments, like seeing him asleep or watching him explore the world with curiosity, that I find the deepest peace. His smile alone is enough to lift my spirits, and his unwavering ability to find joy in the little things inspires me daily. Whether it's the way he jumps with excitement when he discovers something new or how his infectious laughter fills the room, these are the moments that stay with me. Each time I see him overcome a hurdle, learn something new, or even struggle with something, I am reminded of how blessed I am to be his parent. His presence is like a gentle light that never fades, a constant reminder of the love that fills our lives. Even the smallest gestures have the power to melt my heart. When he looks at me with those trusting eyes, it feels as though the weight of the world is lifted from my shoulders. His curiosity about the world makes even the simplest tasks seem new and exciting. Just yesterday, he showed me a flower he had picked from the garden, and his excitement was contagious. It's moments like these, those bursts of genuine joy, that truly remind me of how much he fills my life with love. As I continue this journey with him, I cannot help but be filled with gratitude. His unique spirit and the way he fills our home with love is a blessing beyond measure. There's something truly magical about the bond we share, something that words can hardly capture. His presence in our home is more than just a daily occurrence. It's a reminder that love, in its purest form, exists in the most ordinary of moments. And so, as I give thanks for his life, I look ahead with hope and anticipation for all the ways he will continue to grow and impact the world around him. With his presence, I feel that anything is possible. And yet, even as I embrace the joy of his growth, I find myself thinking about the role of protection in his life, prayers for divine protection and guidance. As I think about my son's future and his journey ahead, I can't help but feel an overwhelming sense of responsibility. While I strive to be a source of guidance and love for him, I know there are moments when I won't be physically present, when I won't be there to hold his hand and protect him. It is during these times that I place my deepest trust in God's protection and guidance. I pray fervently for his safety, not only from the obvious dangers, but from the unseen perils that may lurk in the shadows of life. I know that there will be moments when he faces challenges beyond his control, and it is in those moments that I ask God to surround him with his divine shield. There are so many uncertainties in life, and it's easy to feel powerless when it comes to protecting my son from everything. Yet, I find peace in knowing that God's presence is constant, that he watches over my son even when I cannot. God's guidance is essential for his path. My son's journey is one of discovery, filled with unknowns that only the Lord can truly navigate. I pray for wisdom for him to make good choices, wisdom for him to understand his purpose, and wisdom to help him through the tough decisions that life will inevitably present. I ask for God to whisper to his heart, to provide him with clarity when the road ahead is unclear, and to offer him direction when he stands at crossroads. Even when my son may not recognize God's hand leading him, I trust that it is there, quietly guiding him every step of the way. There is a comfort in knowing that God can do what I cannot, intervene in ways that go beyond my understanding. I may not always be able to shield my son from pain or hardship, but I trust that in those moments, God will carry him, giving him strength when his own seems to falter. I ask God to fill my son's heart with resilience, the kind that will help him face the inevitable struggles with grace and courage. When life gets overwhelming, may he find solace in God's protection, knowing that he is never truly alone. I also pray for peace in his heart. This world can be a turbulent place, filled with distractions and challenges, but I ask that my son be rooted in the peace that only comes from a deep relationship with God. May his heart be a sanctuary, untouched by the anxieties and fears that so often plague this world. And as he grows older, may he learn to seek God first in all things, trusting in his wisdom, knowing that God's love for him is unshakable, and that nothing is beyond God's reach. Lord, as I reflect on my son's life, I thank you for every moment that has shaped him into the person he is today. I thank you for the strength you have given him, for the joy he brings into my life, and for the endless love you have shown us. I trust that you will continue to guide him, to protect him, and to walk beside him through every trial and triumph. I place my son in your hands, Lord, knowing that you will guide him through the challenges that lie ahead, and that your love will be his refuge and strength. As I surrender him into your care, I feel a sense of peace that transcends my own limitations. Your protection, your wisdom, and your love are all he needs to navigate the path before him, and I trust that you will never fail him. And with that trust, I find comfort in knowing that my son is truly in the best hands possible. Acknowledgement of the son's potential and dreams. As I look upon my son's life, I am filled with profound gratitude, particularly for the unique dreams and potential that God has placed within him. From an early age, it has been clear that he possesses an extraordinary purpose, one that is unique to him and woven into the very fabric of who he is. I see his potential in the way he dreams big, how he holds on to his passions, and how he is constantly inspired by a sense of wonder that shapes everything he does. It's a humbling experience as a parent to witness the unfolding of these dreams. He approaches life with an energy and enthusiasm that is contagious, and it reminds me of the boundless possibilities that lie ahead of him. His dreams are not confined by limitations or fears, but are driven by an innate belief that anything is possible with faith and perseverance. This is the gift he has been given, a heart that dares to dream and the courage to pursue those dreams with relentless passion. I pray that my son continues to chase after these dreams with the same fire that lights up his soul today. My heart swells with hope as I think about the incredible impact he will make on the world as he follows the calling that has been placed upon his life. I ask God to guide his steps, to open doors that no one else can open, and to help him navigate the challenges that come with pursuing his purpose. My greatest prayer is that he will never lose sight of his calling, that his heart will always be anchored in the knowledge that he is following the path God has intended for him. In moments of doubt, when the road ahead seems unclear, I pray that God's wisdom and love will surround him, providing him with clarity and peace. There will be times when the world's distractions and expectations may attempt to pull him off course, but I trust that God's hand will always gently nudge him back, reminding him of the bigger picture, the dreams that are uniquely his. As a parent, I will always be his biggest cheerleader, offering encouragement, support, and guidance along the way. There will be days when I am uncertain of how to help, when I feel overwhelmed by the responsibility of nurturing his potential. But even in those moments, I know that God is the ultimate guide, leading him through every twist and turn. I will stand by him, affirming the gifts and dreams he possesses, and encouraging him to embrace the possibilities that await. I believe in him wholeheartedly. I see the goodness in his heart, the strength in his spirit, and the limitless potential that lies before him. I will continue to support him, not by placing my own dreams upon him, but by helping him uncover and pursue the dreams that are already embedded in his soul. His dreams are not just his own. They are a testament to the greatness that God has placed in him, and I am so thankful to be part of his journey. As he walks this path, may he always feel God's presence guiding him. May he find the courage to take risks, and may he never forget the power of his dreams to transform his life and the lives of those around him. I am confident that he will fulfill the purpose God has set for him, and I will be here, supporting him every step of the way, watching as he blossoms into the person he was meant to be. Parenting as a privilege and responsibility. Parenting is undoubtedly one of life's greatest privileges, but it is also a profound responsibility that shapes the course of both a child's life and a parent's journey. I often find myself reflecting on this dual nature of parenting, how it is both a gift and a weighty task that requires patience, wisdom, and an unyielding commitment to nurturing the next generation. Raising a child is not simply about providing for their needs. It is about preparing them for the world, instilling in them values that will serve them well, and guiding them through the inevitable challenges they will face. There are moments when I feel the heavy weight of responsibility resting on my shoulders. As a parent, I am constantly aware of the profound influence I have on my child's growth and development. Every decision I make, whether big or small, can shape their future in ways I may not even realize at the time. The pressure to make the right choices is immense, and there are times when doubt creeps in, times when I question if I am doing enough or if I am guiding them in the right direction. Yet, in those moments of uncertainty, I am reminded of the immense privilege it is to be entrusted with such a sacred role. This is not just about raising a child. It's about shaping a future, about nurturing potential that, if given the right tools and love, can flourish into something extraordinary. The challenges are real, and they often come in unexpected forms. Some days, parenting feels like an uphill battle. There are the sleepless nights, the tantrums, the moments of frustration when nothing seems to go right. But even in the hardest times, there is a quiet sense of fulfillment that comes from knowing that I am doing the work of shaping a life. The challenges are not obstacles to avoid, but rather opportunities for growth, for both my child and for myself. Every mistake, every setback, every challenge faced together is a building block, creating a foundation of resilience that will carry us through future difficulties. Through these struggles, I have gained a profound wisdom that I could never have learned from a textbook or a classroom. Parenthood has taught me more about patience, love, and selflessness than any other experience in my life. I've learned to let go of control and to trust that, while I may guide, ultimately, my child will carve their own path. I've learned that perfection is not the goal, growth is. The wisdom that comes from these experiences is invaluable, and it has shaped me into a better person, as much as it has shaped my child into the person they are becoming. As I continue to navigate the journey of parenting, I am grateful for the lessons I've learned and for the opportunity to witness my child's growth. They may not always understand the sacrifices I make or the choices I wrestle with, but I trust that in time, they will. And through it all, I remain committed to being their guide, their support, and their unwavering cheerleader, knowing that the rewards of this journey far outweigh the challenges. In the end, parenting is a reminder that life is not just about what we do for ourselves, but about what we give to others. It's about nurturing the potential in someone else and watching them flourish, knowing that every moment, both good and bad, is part of the beautiful, complicated, and rewarding tapestry of raising a child. As I move forward, I carry with me the wisdom and love that this privilege has granted me, and I embrace the responsibility with a full heart, knowing that every challenge faced together is just another step toward a future full of possibilities for my child. Conclusion, a final expression of gratitude and trust. Heavenly Father, as I come before you today, my heart is overflowing with gratitude. There are so many things I want to thank you for, so many blessings you have poured into my life, and one of the greatest of all is my son. From the moment he came into this world, he has been a gift, a treasure, a source of joy beyond words. Thank you for giving me the honor of being his parent, for entrusting me with the privilege of raising him, loving him, and watching him grow. Father, thank you for my son. Thank you for his life, for the breath in his lungs, for the beating of his heart. Thank you for the way he smiles, the way he laughs, the way he brightens even the darkest days. Thank you for the way he thinks, the way he sees the world, the way he loves with his whole heart. He is a masterpiece created by your hands, and I am endlessly grateful that you chose me to love him. Lord, there is a unique joy that comes with my son's presence. When he is near, my heart feels lighter. When he laughs, it is as if all the worries of the world fade away. Thank you for this precious joy, for the way he fills our home with love and laughter even in the small, ordinary moments. Watching him sleep, listening to his dreams, seeing him discover the world. There is joy beyond measure. You have made him a light in my life, and for that, I am deeply thankful. Father, I cannot always be with my son, but you are every step he takes. You are there. Every road he travels, you are his protector. Thank you for keeping him safe, for shielding him from harm, for watching over him when I cannot. Thank you for the unseen dangers you have kept away, the moments of protection I may never even know about. You are his refuge, his stronghold, and I trust you completely with his life. Lord, you have placed dreams inside my son, dreams that are unique, beautiful, and filled with purpose. Thank you for those dreams, for the passions and desires you have woven into his heart. Thank you for the potential you have planted within him, for the calling you are guiding him toward. I pray that he will always chase the dreams you have given him, that he will walk boldly in the purpose you have set before him. Help me to support him, to encourage him, and to remind him that nothing is impossible with you. Thank you for the lessons he is learning, the character he is building, the wisdom he is gaining. Thank you for shaping him, molding him, refining him. He is not perfect, but he is yours, and that is more than enough. Thank you for his kindness, his resilience, his heart for others. Thank you for the ways he surprises me, inspires me, and teaches me to be a better parent. I see your fingerprints all over his life, and I am so grateful. Lord, there are so many paths my son could take, so many choices before him, but through it all, you are his guide. Thank you for leading him, for whispering to his heart, for directing his steps, even when he may not realize it. Thank you for the doors you have opened and the doors you have closed, for the wisdom you provide, for the gentle nudges that keep him on the right path. I trust that you are guiding him, that you will always light his way, and that he will never be lost as long as he follows you. Life is not always easy, Lord, and my son has faced struggles, challenges, and disappointments, but you have never left him. Thank you for being his strength when he feels weak, his comfort when he feels broken, his hope when he feels lost. Thank you for holding him in your arms, for giving him the courage to press on, for reminding him that he is never alone. When I cannot fix things for him, when I cannot carry his burdens, you can, and for that, I am forever grateful. Lord, you have filled my son's life with so many beautiful moments, times of laughter, of friendship, of achievement, of love. Thank you for the celebrations, the victories, the moments that make his heart soar. Thank you for the people you have placed in his life who love him, encourage him, and walk alongside him. Thank you for the experiences that bring him joy, for the memories he will carry forever. Every good thing comes from you, and I thank you for the way you bless my son abundantly. There are moments, Lord, when I wish I could be with my son all the time, to protect him, to guide him, to make sure he is okay. But I know that even when I am not there, you are. Thank you for watching over him when he is away from me. Thank you for sending your angels to guard him, for surrounding him with your love, for holding him close even when I cannot. It gives me peace to know that he is in your hands, that you are his ultimate protector, his eternal refuge. Father, I am so thankful for the blessings you pour into his life. Every good thing, every opportunity, every achievement, every moment of joy. It all comes from you. Even in times when things didn't seem to go as planned, I know that you were still blessing him, still working in his life, still providing in ways we couldn't always see. Thank you for opening doors that no man could shut. Thank you for surprising him with unexpected joys, for surrounding him with people who uplift him, and for the grace that carries him every single day. Lord, I am grateful for his relationships. Thank you for the people you have placed in his life, his family, his friends, his mentors, those who love him and support him. Thank you for surrounding him with those who encourage him, who challenge him to be better, who remind him of his worth and his purpose. I pray, Lord, that you continue to guide him in choosing the right people to walk alongside him, people who will bring him closer to you and not pull him away. Strengthen the bonds that are good for him and remove any relationship that does not align with your will for his life. Let him always know that he is deeply loved. Father, thank you for making him a good man. I have watched him grow, and I see your hand upon him. I see his kindness, his compassion, his integrity, his willingness to help others. I see his desire to do what is right, even when it's hard. Thank you for molding his heart, for shaping his character, for guiding him to be a man of honor and faith. Continue to work in him, Lord. Continue to refine him, to strengthen him, to make him into the man you created him to be. Lord, above all, I am thankful that you have kept him close to you in a world that constantly tries to pull people away from you. My heart finds peace knowing that my son is in your hands. Thank you for whispering to him in moments of doubt, for drawing him back when he strayed, for never letting him go, even when he felt distant. Thank you for keeping his heart tender toward you, for reminding him of your truth, and for surrounding him with your presence. Let his faith continue to grow. Let him seek you first in all things. Let his relationship with you be the most important relationship in his life. Father, thank you for saving him, even in times when we didn't even know he needed saving. There are battles he has faced that I may never know about, dangers he has been protected from that I never saw, moments when he was struggling and you, Lord, stepped in and carried him through. Thank you for the unseen miracles, for the protection that goes beyond what my human eyes can perceive. Thank you for being his savior, his refuge, his shield, and his deliverer. And Lord, thank you for his happiness. It fills my heart with so much joy when I see him smile, when I hear him laugh, when I watch him walk in confidence and peace. Thank you for the moments of pure joy you place in his life, for the experiences that make his heart full, for the little things that brighten his days. Let his joy always be rooted in you, Lord. Let him find peace in your presence, and let his heart be light with the knowledge that he is loved beyond measure. Thank you, Father, for loving him unconditionally in a world that often gives love based on conditions, expectations, or achievements. Your love for him remains steady, unwavering, and perfect. Thank you for loving him when he's at his best and when he's at his worst. Thank you for loving him in his victories and in his failures, in his moments of strength and in his moments of weakness. Your love, Lord, is the foundation of his life, and I am eternally grateful for it. And Father, thank you for your mercy, for forgiving him if he has ever done wrong. None of us are perfect, and I know my son is no exception, but your grace is greater than his mistakes. Thank you for always being willing to forgive, for always giving him another chance, for always reminding him that he is not defined by his past, but by your love. Let him walk in the freedom of your forgiveness. Let him learn from his mistakes, grow from them, and become even stronger in his faith. Lord, I know this world can be a tough place. There are dangers seen and unseen, influences that can pull a young heart in the wrong direction, and moments where a single choice can change everything. But through it all, you have been his shield. You have walked beside him, protected him when I could not, and covered him in ways I may never even know. Thank you for watching over him when he steps out of my sight. Thank you for guarding his mind, his heart, and his soul from things that would lead him astray. Thank you for the moments when temptation came knocking, but you gave him the strength to walk away. Thank you for surrounding him with good people, friends, mentors, teachers, who have helped guide him along the right path. I know that in a world full of distractions and confusion, you are his anchor, and I am grateful beyond words. Lord, before he was even born, you had a plan for his life. You knew the road he would walk, the dreams he would chase, the struggles he would face, and the victories he would win, and I trust that plan. Lord, I trust you completely with his future. Father, Thank you for the doors you will open for him, for the opportunities you will place in his path, for the wisdom you will give him as he makes choices. Thank you for the purpose you have placed in his heart, for the gifts and talents you have blessed him with, and for the way he will use them to make a difference in this world. I may not know what tomorrow holds for him, but I know who holds tomorrow, and because of that, I can rest in peace knowing that his future is safe in your hands. Right now, in this very moment, I just want to thank you for who he is, for his laughter, his kindness, his strength, his curiosity, his dreams, and even his struggles, for they are shaping him into the man he is becoming. Thank you for every smile he shares, every hug he gives, every lesson he learns. Thank you for the little things, the simple moments that I often take for granted. His voice calling out to me, his presence in our home, his energy, his passion, and even the moment when he challenges me because they remind me that he is growing, thinking, and becoming his own person. Thank you for the privilege of being his parent, for the chance to witness his journey, and for the honor of loving him each and every day. It is a gift I cherish more than words can say. Lord, I know that life has not always been easy for him. There have been hard days, disappointments, failures, and moments of doubt, but through it all, you have been there, teaching him, strengthening him, and shaping his character. Thank you for every lesson that has made him wiser. Thank you for the challenges that have made him stronger. Thank you for the moments when he fell but learned how to rise again. Father, I know that the hardships of yesterday are the stepping stones for his success tomorrow, and so instead of wishing away the struggles he has faced, I thank you for them, because I know that you are using every moment, both the good and the difficult, to prepare him for something greater. Lord, parenting is not always easy.